Welcome back to the Deck Attack. Today we're going to be taking sights on yet another sports media analyst that has no clue what she's talking about. I'm talking about one Joy Taylor.
What is holding the Cowboys back? Is there anything holding the Cowboys back?
The 49ers, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bengals, Jerry, play calling at the end of the game, Dak. And that's, to be clear, holding them back from getting to an NFC championship game.
Yeah, there are several things wrong with this take. The first thing is, unless I went into a coma and woke up 20 years from now when the NFL went through some kind of weird merger, the Chiefs and the Bengals are not in the NFC, so they can't possibly keep the Dallas Cowboys from reaching the Super Bowl. The only way we would actually see them is if we were in the Super Bowl. So I think that may be your subconscious talking a little bit, because deep down inside that cold cricket heart of yours, you know for a fact the Dallas Cowboys have as good of a chance as anyone at this point in the year of making the Super Bowl, especially in the NFC, where they honestly look like the cream of the crop next to the 49ers. Joy Taylor, I have no clue what it is that you have against my quarterback, man, but it seems like you asked this man out on a date and he rejected you without even looking your way or something, because you clearly have a personal axe to grind, and this is why this show is almost unwatchable. If it wasn't for Emmanuel Acho giving his unbiased takes here and there, I would not be able to watch this show at all, because between Shady and Joy, it seems and ready to slap someone because they...
What are we talking about, Shady?
What are we talking about,
They're
Taylor?
2-0. Why do you have to win with pizzazz? And also, it's okay to be getting better. It's okay to be working on things. As I said, we saw a lot of bad ball last weekend. I anticipate we'll see some more bad ball this weekend. I don't know if the rookies are going to come out swinging. I don't know if some of these new systems are going to be in place yet. We don't have all that information. But what I do know is the Eagles really like to play the opponent game, but I don't also like to ignore the opponent game. Right. They just played Zach Wilson, who just found out he was a starter.
Correct.
4 plays into the last game and was written off.
Yep.
It's not a great situation. And even as good as that. Josh Allen has something to do with that.
I know that, but I'm just saying that's the Jets' defense, and they didn't make the Cowboys' offense look like that.
But the game, it's different. Like, that Jets defense was on the field all day. They couldn't be themselves. They played the whole game.
We already know Shady McCoy. He's Shady McCoy. No one takes him serious, bro. He's that kid in class that you honestly knew that if it wasn't for his athleticism, he would be nowhere in life. Joy Taylor, you're living off of your looks right now. That's probably the best thing you got going for you, is the fact that you got them booba-looba-loobas hanging on your chest, because your sports takes just ain't it, all right? You're being exposed left and right all over the internet. You're popping up on podcasts saying that the Cowboys are impressive and that their win over the Giants was impressive.
But the thing about it is that defense is dominant. It's to me, I think it's the best. I'll obviously listen to San Francisco. You know, they're 1A, 1B, whatever. But Dallas scores points. Like, Dallas defense scores points.
But then you get on national TV next to your hating buddy, LaShawn McCoy, and your play on the field has largely been positive, all right? So, Joy Taylor, you really stuffed your foot in your mouth.